get a joint, and I don't want a gummy. I don't want some $95 joint. Why can't we make edible porterhouses infused with TA? Welcome to the Department of Glacially Musical Podcast. Beer, metal, and pot, which I don't have. As everybody knows how we do, we have a greeting. Hello. We have a beer check, vinyl check, news check, shirt check, meat of the day. Meat of the episode this week, of course, is Ozzy Osbourne's No Rest for the Wicked. The Glacially Musical Podcast beer of the week is Yuengling Traditional Lager. Shit human beings, delicious beer. And it's going into, oh my, the Stein.
What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck is going on with that pour?
The beer exploded. The good
Did,
news is...
did your wife like shake the can to fuck with you before
I was
you
about to say, did she shake it before you
like
got
you
on
were
the
sabotaged?
The good news is I have the vinyl cleaning towel.
Yeah.
I can just wipe this up.
Yeah.
Don, what you got?
vinyl cleaning towel?
Oh, wait, I forgot to introduce you fuckers.
Oh,
Of course, we are joined by my emotional support co-host, the Raging Cajun, Don Fontaine de la Tour d'Autrive, and the man who yells at me on my own show and tells me how to do, Keefy whipcracks. How we doing? We doing good? Drink, Don.
So I'm rocking the Atomic Torpedo IPA for the second week in a row. We'll see if the palate has started to grow tolerance yet. But I'm raw dogging it right out of the can. So what do you got, Keefy?
Speaking of raw dog, and Flat Don and I are going to drink this Liquid Death. I found a whole stash of them at the supermarket, at the Dollar Tree, at the Dollar Dotrieve. And so cheers, fuckers. Flat Don is back.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. My flat Don somewhere.
Okay, why am I scared to do this again? Okay.
No chainsaw. It's pretty good.
If you're not drinking out of a 1967 St. Louis Blues Stein, what are you even doing? Oh, come on, Don. Man up.
Hockey season is not.
It's so fucking good though.
Football.
It's like it just hits all kind of fucked up though, you know. But it's like that date that you have that always uses a little bit of teeth, but you're like, oh my god, stop it! Wait, no, don't stop. You know. So it's like that.
It's like an Avenue Q. You can't touch me there.
graphic.
Ooh, touch me there.
You're touching me there.
So graphic.
They're puppets, Keefy. They're just puppets. The vinyl check for me. I got a twofer, 2x4. Step one. You remember the garage sale I mentioned last week? Here's another record I got from that garage sale. The Who's Next, featuring their urine on the cover. That is the urine of the Who.
What are you talking about?
Look, they're zipping up their pants because they just had a tinkle.
I did not know that that's what that was.
obelisk.
I did not know that's what that was.
It's the Who's urine. Do you know how many drugs are in this urine?
Oh my god! Or like at least
You could just lick. You could lick this urine. You could go lick this obelisk, and you would be as drunk and as high as Keith Moon.
or as the Ox himself, because we know Homeboy partied till the end.
Who are we talking about?
The Ox.
I don't know who that is. I'm not really a Who fan.
The bass player,
John Entwistle?
Entwistle.
John Entwistle.
All right, and the next record of the week goes into the Japanese records folder, featuring the second greatest frontman Van Halen ever had, David Lee Roth.
What did you just say?
Seriously, what did you
He's
just
just
say?
trying to fucking antagonize me. Here's Keith, who tells me what to do and say on my own show, and then you bait me, you rage, and I take it because I'm an idiot. Fuck! What the fuck? Oh my god!
I was just giving an honest opinion.
No, you're not. You're wrong.
I wasn't trying to bait anybody into rage quitting.
Look, there's a difference between having an opinion and being fucking wrong. And you are just wrong. Your
Go ahead.
opinion is wrong.
Go ahead,
no,
vinyl check guy, hot take guy.
I love me some Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave had the best solo career out of all the three solo. All the three. Sammy had a solo career. Extreme is basically a solo career as far as I care.
No, come on.
I don't like Extreme.
It's a very good band.
What you got, Don?
All right, so I got a twofer. So I actually picked up a reissue of the Cult's Sonic Temple.
Oh wow.
Which sounds absolutely amazing.
Does that have Fire Woman on it?
It's got the Woman of Fire on it. Yeah.
Fire Woman. Yeah.
Fire Woman. So this is like his Jim Morrison album. It's fucking.
Oh, is that
incredible.
the one where he was wearing the stupid hat? When he was wearing the Jim Morrison hat?
Yes,
and he,
it was.
Really, and that's when they opened up for Metallica's.
Yes, but they also headlined, which I saw them with Bonham and Dangerous Toys. But so beautiful album though, and it sounds incredible. It's got really good, very, very just meat and potatoes kind of packaging. No inserts or anything, no colored vinyl, but it sounds absolutely beautiful. And then one of my favorite rock. Oh, go ahead.
Did you say that was an original or was that a remaster?
No, it's a reissue. Okay. It's
like
it's
modern
a reissue yeah, it's
180.
Yeah, it's 180 and it came out in, I want to say this was
in the 20s.
Yeah, it's super weird because it's got the original copyright on it, which is 89, but that's obviously not the case. So, but I wanted to say
when they were touring with Metallica. Then they were on the Justice tour.
They did the first leg of this tour opening for Metallica, then they headlined, and then did festivals. So I want to say this was probably 2000s at some point. It's on the Archive label, and then for the first time on vinyl, I picked up the debut Train album, which I saw absolutely fucking love.
And Train's kid came out and sang Train.
Dude, that band gets hated on a lot, but I'll be honest, man, this first album is like a solid banger. Great rock songs. It's definitely like a California kind of rock album, but fantastic. But that's what I got this week, and I'm sticking to it, y'all.
When I saw Train last year, I think it was last year, might have been the year before, I really enjoyed it. I was actually really surprised. And I kept referring to the singer as Train, which of course, there was Train's kid, Train's guitar player. It was just Train. And yeah, it was a good time. I mean,
Pantera, you better get out there and mow the lawn, Pantera.
There we go. Finally got Keefy to break.
Is that TRIC?
You listen to me, AC/DC? I'm so tired.
Next Tuesday, Pantera.
Get me a fucking drink, Black Sabbath. I've worked hard all day.
I mean, this is, you are what you are. Sometimes you are Pantera, Phil Anselmo. Sometimes
you're Train and you're playing to 15,000 people, and maybe you were opening for a different band. Nick doesn't remember.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you're Pantera, and sometimes Pantera is you.
Yo,
I thought you were going to say sometimes you're Pantera and sometimes you're Super Joint Ritual.
Oh, and sometimes you're down. And sometimes you're El Vivo or whatever, El Nino or whatever.
And minor, which is fucking
minor.
Yes,
yeah.
And sometimes you're Phil Anselmo and the Illegals.
That's also true.
That's actually a really good unfocused record.
Yeah.
It was totally high for like 45
is that your
minutes.
Vinyl? Are you done with your vinyl check, Don?
Yeah. That's all I had. Yeah.
No weekly obsession or whatever.
Actually, the funny thing is that my weekly obsession
and then never does it again.
He dropped
my weekly obsession actually was these two. This was my I've been listening. I got both of them on Monday, and I've just been just raw dogging this. I've been
making
out with them. No fucking them yet, but I'm
kind of easing into it. You gotta work up to that. I mean, you gotta have 3 dates.
Yeah, I mean,
and
we're only on the second
gonna
date.
fuck his records gently, then he's gonna screw them discreetly.
But I don't know. It might make Beast from the East jealous, but it'll get over it.
Alrighty. Nick is. I don't know if Nick is stretching or stifling a laugh.
I'm trying not to die from.
Wait, are you stretching or retching?
I was retching from secondhand embarrassment.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm embarrassed
Fair
for
enough.
you because you're not smart enough to be embarrassed.
This is just we vex each other, the Glacially Musical Vex Each Other podcast. I have two for today on the Vinyl Check, and Vinyl Day is always good when it's free. Filters reissue brand new of their debut album, Short Bus. Don't know if you know the story about Filter. Richard Patrick was in Nine Inch Nails. Trent was like, you're never really going to make it in this music thing. You should go deliver pizzas and get out of my band. So he was irate and
Did he take a shot though?
At Trent?
No. Did he take a shot at music?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Was it
nice
was
shot.
it
30 years later, hey man, nice shot. I see what you did.
was
there.
it a nice shot?
Was a nice shot, yes. Hey man, nice shot. Dose, good album.
Come on, I set you up.
I know. Insert and came with the mylar paper in the mylar in the paper sleeve, so I like those. Playing 180 gram, nothing special on that guy. Again, free. Thank you, Correct Recordings. I have the hype sticker still. Nice.
When did you get that in?
I've checked. Sorry.
When did you get that?
Today. Like literally.
Oh wow! Oh nice. Okay.
Are you out of records to check already?
No, not at all. I have endless records. I have one more to give, but I was gonna say today. But like Craft, I've done a lot of vinyl checks from. They sent me a lot of record store day stuff, and they've sent me occasional other things to do an unbox and a check. So shout out to them. We'll be soon enough. The record store day list will be out for November. Get ready for that. Gorge your loins.
Good, because if there's anything we love not caring about and with a never-ending obsession about not caring about it, and then taking part in the thing we said we don't care about.
Yes.
It's every record store day.
Yes. And then last week after the show, I went to go see The Sword, which I'll talk about in my brief review in the news. And I had saved all my karaoke hosting tips for about a month. So I got a Sword shirt that maybe I'll wear in a future episode. And I got a record from one of the openers, Rickshaw Billie's Burger Patrol, and their album Big Dumb Riffs. And
how were they, man? I've heard so much about them lately.
So I think it's interesting. I prefer listening to, they're interesting live. I'll talk about it in the review. They're good. They're entertaining. I think their music sounds better on a record. They're more entertaining and visual live. I bent the fucking jacket coming home from the show was like 10 million degrees, which I'll talk about. And I stuffed my sweatshirt into my tote bag and bent the fucking record. And I didn't notice till I got home. But here's the album cover. Big Dumb Riffs is the album. I love these. Listen to these song titles. Clown Town, 1-800 Eat Shit, Papa Pop It, Peanut Butter Snack Sticks, which I think I have a music video for. Whip It Around, Body
I want
Bag.
peanut butter pack snicks.
I do too. Snack Sticks. Brat.
Pack snicks.
El Sapo, Bastard Initiated, Blue Collar Man, and In a Jar. Power Trio, Rickshaw Billie's Burger Patrol. And look at this gorgeous safety orange already in there.
Oh wow.
Let me see that.
Oh, now it looks orange. It looks kind of peachy in the plastic.
It's not quite safety orange. I'm going to call that nectarine tangerine orange.
That's also fair.
It's not bright enough. It's a little bit too dark. It's Tangelo.
It's Tangelo.
Oh, see. Oh, I like that. I was going to say Starburst orange, like the little orange Starburst.
Like a Starburst. But no, you can't say Starburst orange because that's a different thing that's like a Starburst.
Oh, what about Sun-Kissed orange then?
Oh, that works. Or Thirsty Just Whistle orange.
Or Fanta just
I
orange.
don't know. No, not Fanta. This isn't a Japanese show.
Or Fago, if you're a fucking juggalo.
Hey, listen, Juggalos, again, inherently interesting, even if the music isn't.
I will say, though, that Fago cream tastes delicious. It's up there with Jones.
I had a Fago in Chicago. I was like, yep, like any knee-high, Fanta, Red 40 dye, whatever fucking soda. And I had a Fago at Riot Fest. They were giving out bottles of Fago at Riot Fest, and I got one, and I think it's in my luggage still somewhere. I don't know.
The last singer in my band was a juggalo, so whenever we would have writing sessions, because I didn't drink then, we'd be drinking Fago grape.
Interesting.
There was a time when you didn't drink?
Shut up.
There was a time when I didn't drink because I had an alcoholic partner at that time, and I was trying to be helpful to them by not drinking. It was a waste. I should have drank the whole time. Anyway, that's my vinyl check. Nick, news, what's up?
This past week, I saw the greatest old fucker concert I have ever seen. I am going to read off the play-by-play I sent to you guys
Oh, please do. I've been waiting for this.
because Don says that my concert play-by-plays are the best thing in the world.
Oh, they're awesome, especially when they're real time. It's like I'm there retching along with you.
So no, this was a great show. I loved this show. I could not believe how good this show was. Man, we text a lot.
I'm telling you, y'all are my emotional support podcasters.
Oh, Jesus Christ, superstar. Man, I'm only back till Monday.
You're gonna be scrolling for a day.
I'm almost there. There's my socks. My tomato. Okay, here we go. All right.
Potvin sucks. Go ahead.
The cat? Yeah, he sucks because he's still Curtis.
No,
Joseph's
Felix Potvin, the hockey
Yeah,
player
the
from the
cat.
Islanders.
Felix
Fuck
the
himself.
cat Potvin.
Whatever, who cares?
Goalie.
Fuck him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still Curtis Joseph's nickname.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, so damn it, mother. Sorry.
Just give us a review, pal.
No, I want to read this. I need this to be saved for posterity. I'm just scrolling back through the chat. Oh, that's Canadian football talk that nobody took part in but me. Nobody takes part in the Canadian football talk.
I need like a penny whistle. Like,
Okay. Apparently, he's announced that he's releasing Heavy Metal Poontang as a single.
Vinnie.
That is not part of BTO.
Vinnie Vincent.
Okay. BTO up next. They have both the B and the T. Let's skip that. Randy B. Long diatribe about blue collar workers, and this song is for you. Me to lawyer wife. So this song is not for us. The drummer is some Bachman's daughter-in-law. She's fucking badass. I want to be in a doom metal band with Coco Bachman. He said, "Guess who?" It's a Guess Who song. It's not American Woman. She is Randy's daughter-in-law. Her husband is on the keys. Bachman, Cameron, Abyss. That's the band I want to start with Coco Bachman. I'm not in a parasocial relationship with Coco Bachman. I'm in a parasocial band with Coco Bachman. Our band exists in my mind. My very young apprentice. Another Guess Who song, not American Woman. Why even? Now do the thing. Wait. Nope, it's not. You mother-ass donkey fuckers. I'm not a big enough fan of the Guess Who or these deep cuts. I don't even know. I mean, here's at the show now. Sucks. The tickets cost less than a toonie. Free. I don't know if you know this, but Bachman Turner Overdrive is Canadian, and a toonie is a Canadian currency. So that's the joke. That's the joke. This song sucks donkey testicles. It's so long. Oh my god, another verse. Chicken picking. Who asked for this? I'm now in a parasocial band with Coco Bachman. I guarantee you she's a Pantera fan. Damn. American Woman, motherfuckers! Extra solos. Keep it going. And here comes the greatest line of this whole thing, if you know me. I would take a drum solo to keep this song going. Take a drum solo anywhere you want to put it on me. Just get me. All drummed up. Anywho, so that is the greatest old man concert I've ever seen. I don't know if it's what passes for Bachman Turner Overdrive, because there were 3 Bachmans and 1 Turner. And in their heyday, it was 3 Bachmans and 1 Turner. 2 of those Bachmans are dead. One of those Bachmans is Randy, who I think is about 98. He makes Methuselah look like a fresh-faced young rookie. Yeah, he was sitting down the whole time. But gotta say, great show. Happy to have gone for free. As I said, I get free tickets to the Family Arena. Done. Unmute, Don.
Thank you, bartender. Anyway, so my
It would be nice if like the damn thing would not go in your ears if you're muted.
I know,
That's
right?
what
Because
messes me up.
you just assume that it's up and running, you know. But anyway, disturbing news that I got today was that Tesla members Brian
I thought
Wheat.
I thought it was gonna be disturbing news about Disturbed, which would have disturbed me, and it would have been very disturbing.
Disturbed.
Disturbed.
So Tesla members Brian Wheaton, original Tesla guitar player Tommy Skeoch, is working on a new band with ex-Wasp guitarist Chris Holmes and ex-Saliva singer Josie Scott. How can this not suck? Like this is going to be it's either going to be
This is like
absolutely
a
terrible.
death spiral of suck. And I like
This is-
Saliva and Josie Scott, but
This is the
anything with Chris
greatest
Holmes is
train wreck.
terrible.
This is the greatest train wreck we're ever going to have heard. We're going to review this album the week it comes out.
Oh, are you kidding? I'm going to fly out to the closest show and just cover it because, like, I guarantee. I mean, if it's got Chris Holmes in it, you know it's going to fucking crash out, man.
Bring a vodka for him.
I'm a piece of crap.
You want to see? Look at the label. It's so pretty.
Hey, Mom, here, have some of this. That was like the best part. Hey, Mom, here, have some of this. And the mom's like dying inside,
If
little
there's
by
anybody
little.
listening to this program who's under the age of 45, go watch the decline of the decline of Western civilization, Part 2, the Metal Years, and then you will get this reference. And
Which I still
many
think
other
Friend of the
references.
show, Penelope Spheris.
Friend of the show, Chris Holmes.
No,
Friend of the show,
definitely.
Randy O from Odin.
I do not want to be
Friend of the show, Chris Holmes' mom.
Yeah, Chris Holmes' mom, definitely. Chris Holmes himself, no.
Friend of the show, 1988 Gazzari dancer, Miss Gazzari dancer.
Friend of the show, Ricky Rackman.
Ricky Rackman is technically a friend of the show because I've interviewed him twice and I met him once.
Not on this show. It just doesn't
No,
work.
we'll try to get him. We can try to
The
get him.
point is it's supposed to be ridiculous. Remember, we started, I'm like, yeah, Nelly, friend of the show. And you're like, you know Nelly?
Yeah,
No,
well,
I
I'm
do
dumb.
not.
Well, let's also not forget friend of
I mean,
the
I
show.
wouldn't. I think you're so
Murphy
St.
Lee.
Louis focused that I wouldn't be surprised if you ran into Nelly and he would like you. You know?
No, Nelly lives in, he lives out in, like, Wildwood in, like, a hidden mansion in little
With the crawdads
mountains-
sing.
in, like, little mountains that I think they built for him.
You know what would be awesome
gonna
if
get
Nick
that
was just
reference.
driving around and he saw Nelly and he said, "Hey Nelly, come take a ride with me."
Come take a ride with me on
Don't.
the benzene or wine.
Oh,
Must
be
Don, I hate
this
you
way.
for starting this.
Must be the money.
Hey.
You look.
I'll tell you what,
always
though.
look painfully white, but you look so much more painfully white trying to do whatever the fuck that just was. Stop now.
Tell you what, you can find me in St. Louis, where they gonna play ring all day.
Oh my God, he's so
did
white.
you just say St. Louis? Did you just fucking say St. Louis on
He
your
did.
own podcast?
Others just smoke
Good in
and
hell.
fuck all day.
Para encierro cabrón. That's what you gotta do. Don't ever say shit to me again about St. Louis. You just fucking said it.
Actually,
no, I did
Keefy,
not. I sang.
he said Saint
give a
Louis, which is
I
even
said
worse
Saint-
than Saint. He said
That's
Saint
not worse.
Louis.
I said St. Louis.
Which
Jesus
is-
Christ.
We were actually going to use that as our wedding entrance song,
Oh my God. You were not.
that would've been-
She was
yes.
not gonna agree to that.
but then we realized that the line was, "Others just smoke and fuck all day."
Oh well, yeah, your folks.
Oh, all the reason to use it, man. That's a
So
missed opportunity right
So
there.
instead, we used the blues power play song.
Yeah, that checks. That checks.
I mean,
But-
And then when we came out, it was to the goal horn.
meh.
Yeah,
Really?
that was straight up, yeah.
I need to verify this.
Ask lawyer wife.
I'm going to.
There's a video of it somewhere.
Oh God.
I don't have it.
And actually, the only other piece of news that I also have is that the Gathering reunited with Aneke, which I fucking love the Gathering, and I can't wait to. I really, they'll never come to the States, but I'm going to track as much footage down as I can of that because that was exciting news, to be honest.
Don and I are gonna hold hands at the Gathering show because I love that fucking band.
Of the Juggalos?
No. Fuck them. Jesus Christ.
That'd be awesome if that was the name of their album, was Of the Juggalos.
Oh,
She's pretty
Amtrak.
funny. I interviewed her once. She's pretty funny. She's got a good
This
sense
is-
of humor.
This is Amtrak in the best way.
I mean, come
Oh,
on.
it's so fucking amazing.
We're still going from last week, basically. It's
Well, that was
like
like
we took
Kingdom
MDMA like 7 months ago, and it just hit now.
It just hit.
What the
Let
fuck?
Keefy do some news. Man.
They're taking over,
What do
dude.
we do first? Foreigner.
There's foreigner news.
Waters.
How is there so
There's
much
so much foreigner
news?
news. We are the
Dude,
unofficial official foreigner podcast.
Foreigner
the
needs
show,
to
Foreigner.
pay their fucking needs to pay their PR person like extra.
No,
Because I've seen more foreigner news than
they need to send Mick Guitar Jones to this show. And we'll have Mick Guitar Jones and Blue Lou and one of the kids from the neighborhood who we actually won't speak to.
What? Did somebody call us?
Yes.
Because here we are. Blue Lou's here. I'm doing the whole tour, and Mick Guitar Jones is just gonna be hanging out on the tour bus.
So whatever their plan was so far, I don't see any tour dates with the other Ricky Galindo, whatever his name is, Gallardo. I don't think they are.
Ricky, no plausible deniability.
Yeah, there's no tour with him yet, where he's the only guy out there. They booked Europe for next spring, and Europe and the poster. This is always a bad sign to me. Foreigner, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 7 or 10 actual radio hits. All their hits are on the poster, not the picture of the band. The hits: Jukebox Hero, I Want to Know What Love Is, Urgent, Cold as Ice. They're all on the poster.
So it's like a greatest hits album cover.
Yeah,
what they should have done is put a nude lady.
Well, I mean, whatever.
They should have put that better. They should have put that woman taking a dump in the urinal.
What's the chick in the urinal doing these days?
God, she's got to be like 70 by now.
So are they. So like fucking.
No. If they're 70, she's only 50. If they're 70, she's only 55.
She's going to urgent care, not just she's urgent.
Dude.
urgent care. So
$75 copay, $75 copay, urgent care.
Yeah, well, so she's going to, whatever. They're going on tour. Then there's Roger Waters. I never want to talk about Roger Waters.
We don't have to.
I expected Don to say something, but he didn't.
I left it for you on purpose.
We let it die.
Well, I'm bringing it back. I never want to talk about Roger. We are probably next Pink Floyd series probably coming up eventually soon. Either late this year or early next year, probably. But so Ozzy had died, and Roger was giving an interview not about Ozzy, but about aging rockers. And then he just took an opportunity to take a shot at Ozzy. Ozzy just died, however fucking old he was. I don't care about him. I never liked him. I'm not going to say anything nice about him. I could not care less about Black Sabbath. I never listened to them. I heard Dirty Woman and was asked my opinion about it when it came out, and I thought this band sucks. So,
in fairness, if all you heard was Dirty Women,
yeah, whatever,
your answer would have been the same.
So
100%, 100%.
So, yeah, but anyway, Osbourne's licking their wounds, grieving in public. The entire world has had only nice things to say about Ozzy and Black Sabbath in the last 6-8 weeks. And here comes Roger, gotta be the one contrarian fuckface.
Off the top rope.
Fuck that guy.
Here comes Roger,
elbow
off
drop,
the top
boom.
rope.
So Jack, out of nowhere, just unprovoked, as far as I know, except for this provocation.
From the locker room.
From the fucking top of the stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack crashes like the plane at the end of On the Run.
Fucking folding chair in his hand.
The crowd's going wild.
Through the
Jack
fucking
Osbourne
card table.
from the locker room puts Roger through a table.
He just suplex Mean Gene and Lou Albano, and he's like, Roger Waters is a cunt, and my father always thought you were a cunt. No notes, 10 of 10. Thank you, Jack Osbourne.
Look, if he says anything wrong about this, I'll agree, and I'll talk about it. If he says something to disagree with.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to gang up on Keefy here because he knows that me and Nick are like Team Waters always. Like, we just love Waters. But here's the thing: is that first off,
Team Waters music, not Team Waters the dude. The dude is old and senile, and he's got Alzheimer's branded lunacy.
That's kind of what I'm at.
If it's not that, then I have to kill myself. Because I have to believe that the man has just gone absolutely batshit crazy and doesn't even realize who Roger Waters is at this point.
So I'll be honest, I think it's very obvious the dude has some serious unchecked mental health and always has. And I was talking to my therapist about this because I was talking about how
You're
I've been
talking to your
having
therapist about Roger Waters.
well, my therapist is also a musician, so what happens is when
I
I'm
hope you
having
didn't.
creative issues,
I hope you didn't have a copay.
that my copay is like $10, so it's worth it.
Ten
But
bucks.
yeah, dude. I'm telling you. So so when I'm having
Oh,
creative issues or
you got
whatever,
that CDC insurance.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I
Yeah.
got that
Well,
works for a manufacturer insurance.
we'll see how long that carries. But anyway, but when I was talking to my therapist about it, I was telling her about how like my songwriting has changed, over the years, and it's gotten to be darker and this, that, and the other because it's coming from a different place. And we got to talking about Roger Waters because of the mental health aspect of it. And she was telling me that she actually read in a psychiatric journal that Roger Waters had said at one point someone asked him about his mental health, and he was like, "Why would I want to do anything with that when it could potentially ruin everything that I write?" And I think that that's a very common thing with artists is that they that creativity comes from a certain place. And if you treat that, then I feel like he is going to feel like, oh my God, I'm going to lose that aspect of it.
I was
But
told
I
a
would
long time
also
ago
be,
by a friend of mine that broken people make good art.
no, I mean, all of the best songwriters and artists are fucking insane,
It's like
or they've had
Kids in the
some
Hall
sort
Brain
of,
Candy. You ever seen that movie?
yeah.
The Bruce McCullough playing the Kurt Cobain character. People are saying there's a drug that makes you happy. Fuck happy.
I mean,
Burn.
that's what it is. But I think the other thing with Waters, I was like, I think I would be more upset if, like, say, like Bruce Dickinson said something like that or whatever. But Waters, I expect it from because that's just him. It's the nature of his being. He's a
Roger
fucking
Waters
asshole,
he's
and he's a
human
dick.
clickbait. He's human clickbait.
Do you remember when he wanted to sue David Gilmour's wife, Polly,
Yeah.
for because she called him a dick?
Yeah.
And said that he lip synced and he was like, I'm gonna sue her. Like he
You
made a
know,
big public announcement about it, and I was just like, it's Roger,
you
going
who else
again.
sued somebody for making fun of him? Drake.
Well, he likes the key of A minor.
You're not a collaborator. You're a colonizer.
See, Don, Nick, pay attention to Don. Don dropped in a kiddie reference, a current reference, and got out quickly and said, giggled himself a little because it was amusing and then stopped. He didn't do a fucking interpretive dance. He's not trying to raise the roof. Pay attention to your man.
But I wanted to. But
Please stop doing a Trump dance. Please stop.
That was never the Trump dance.
Whatever
This is
that
the
is.
Trump dance.
It's like, why do you look like you're jerking off two giraffes?
Because I fucking love it.
Is Trump alive? That is the question of the week. Is he alive?
Not answering the question because I will get secret certified. Keefy, do you have any more news?
Metallica played a tiny show to 100 people, dwarfing the show that I saw them at with 500. They played a great set list. They launched their Sirius XM channel. They got a race car at IndyCar. A lot of Metallica.
That is the bougiest thing Metallica has ever done.
Do you remember when
Have a race
Slayer
car?
had an IndyCar?
Who did?
And Slayer had an IndyCar, and then the backlash from NASCAR.
Where did they get the money?
Their management has the money. They don't have the money, but as discussed in a previous podcast subject, Slayer. Metallica has an IndyCar, and Slayer had an IndyCar for 5 minutes, and the backlash from NASCAR was so bad because IndyCar is separate than NASCAR. The backlash was so bad that Slayer, their car was rescinded and did not race, and they took they rebranded the car, and the car sat out a race. That's how bad they didn't want to be associated NASCAR with Slayer. IndyCar is like Metallica. Let's go.
So now it's the stained car,
Oh God, it's been a while
which is a golf cart.
since I've been to a race.
Fucking an outhouse and a box car,
With a warm case of Milwaukee's Best in the back.
A brother and a sister fucking each other
It's
inside the outhouse.
it's a soapbox racer with a lawnmower engine.
Shit house.
With a case of warm Milwaukee's Best and a carton of Marlboro Light 100s.
Yeah. What else is coming up? I don't know if there's a lot of other
Gonna say
news.
Pall Mall, but
Slipknot, for previous podcast subjects, Slipknot debut album anniversary reissue out this week. I already have it, the last reissue, so I'm not going to get another one, but that's kind of interesting that they put together this giant package of outtakes and things. Certainly more interesting than the Load and Reload box set, but
we haven't even. Is that been announced?
yes,
Okay, well,
it's out. It's out already.
Is it?
Yeah,
Seriously? I didn't.
yeah, over the summer.
God,
Load and Reload.
totally missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the summer it came out.
Wow.
Like,
Apparently, I could not even begin to
could not
fart
get,
out
well,
a hair.
$350 for that shit, I don't want it. If
Well,
I can
it's not
somehow
full,
get the
that's-
Master of Puppets or the Ride the Lightning one at a reasonable price someday, I would get it. But like,
I got Justice. That's all I've needed.
Yeah, that
just-
Master of Puppets I would pick up in a heartbeat.
yeah, but it's like $800 for a dinged up one now. So
It's
fuck
got
that.
it's got Jason's audition tapes, which is
It
pretty.
does.
Sweet.
That's kind
I
of
mean,
cool.
that's not something I would want to listen to a lot, but all right, shall we?
And Vinnie Vincent, you kind of have to admit.
Oh, fine.
Vinnie Vincent is putting out his.
No. Let's not say Vinnie Vincent is putting out
Oh, he's claiming he's going to
announced.
release. He's
He's
announced the
announced.
release of
a double
Wang
A
Dang
single.
Sweet Poontang. I don't know.
No,
what it-
heavy metal poontang.
Is that
Cool.
real? I mean, is this real? I thought you were sending
With-
me like a jacked up AI. Like,
With,
No, it's real.
hang on. The other side is cock teaser with a Z.
Nice.
No, the cover I sent you, except for the little thing at the bottom that makes fun of it, is the actual cover that Vinnie Vincent is sharing. It shows a robotic nude lady with a guitar coming out of her nethers, not going in.
Coming out.
well, I
But
thought she
coming
was
out-
squirting.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
she's birthing Vinnie Vincent's guitar, which the headstock has what appears to be semen on it. So
Huh.
once again, Vinnie Vincent singing about sex with all of the charm, confidence, and experience of the 40-year-old virgin. You know when you grab her by the boobie and it's like a big old bag of sand? When Vinnie Vincent when Vinnie,
Vincent!
when Vinnie Vincent makes sexy talk, that's what I hear.
I'd like to send a personal message to Vinnie Vincent on the chance that he watches.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, on the chance that he watches his unofficial Vinnie Vincent worship podcast. Don't spill spit your beer out, Don. Nick almost fucking snarfed his beer.
I know not to drink beer when you guys are when we're doing this shit because it's
So-
too funny.
So allow me to pontificate for just a quick second. I want to send a personal message to Vinnie Vincent. And in the spirit of Harvey Milk, who is, a legend here in San Francisco, the speech
I know
that
what
he
you're going to say. I know
the
what you're
speech that he made on Gay Freedom Day, June 25th, 1978. Come out. Vinnie,
Come out.
Come out. The trans community will accept you and love you for who you are. Paul will not come out as bi. I'm convinced he's at least bi. I don't believe those kids are his. I don't think he's ever been in a vagina with his penis in his life.
Whoa.
I'm not casting aspersions.
Did you just Michael Jackson him?
No. Hee.
Because Blanket is not his kid.
Whatever.
Those kids are white.
We're not talking about Michael's whole separate
Sorry.
thing. I'm just talking about Paul. Paul is not living out loud like he should be. Vinny, you have a chance. Even if you are a clown, you are fucking clown shoes as an artist and a person. You have a chance for redemption soul-wise if you just come out and be like, I am a trans woman, and Vinny, you could still be Vinny. Vincenza, you could be Vinny. It's kind of asexual anyway, let's be honest. Vinny Moore, asexual, like, Vinny Dombrowski of Sponge. It's we're not so suburban like we used to be. Hey, Vinny Boobats. It's not like that anymore.
We
Vinnie
will
Boobats?
still,
What the fuck
we
is
will
that?
still
Just
buy
come
as
out.
many of your upcoming records as we were going to if you come out.
Yeah, I just would like him to. I would like him to find happiness, find the joy.
Agreed,
Gene has
agreed.
none. Paul has none. Ace has none. Peter has some.
I
Vinny.
think Peter found his joy by just going, you know what? Fuck all you assholes.
Well, he's also fucking 100 million years old, so like he's
Yeah,
way
I'm just-
older. He's gonna go first, and I'm not ready for it. But like
Next
Vinny,
week.
you know what, Vinny? We've said a lot of fucking derogatory and true things about you on this show, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, we love you, and we will accept you, gay, straight, trans, not trans, non-binary, gender fluid, whatever the fuck you want to be, because life is fucking short, and you've been clown shoes up to now.
All
That's
right,
what-
everybody, raise
Cheers.
a drink. Raise a drink, Vinny. We
Cheers
will
to
love
Vinnie
you no matter
Vincent.
what.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pour one out for him. No, I'm
I
just
rest
kidding.
on-
Don't you do not pour that out. That is delicious gold.
Dude, I am loving it. Have you noticed I've been drinking it without making a face? It's great.
You
I might have to have
learned-
another one.
You learned how to drink an IPA. The world will never be the same.
My tongue is numb. My tongue is numb.
When you hear them
Just Jar
Western,
Jar Binks the beer, now that man.
My tongue is
my
fat.
tongue is numb. Hey, Misa, my tongue is numb.
when you hear those Western Canadian rednecks making fun of you, just know they don't get it. They'll never know.
No, they don't.
All they care about is Molson.
Can I just tell you guys, in the
Yep.
spirit of speaking to Vinnie Vincent, that I think it would be awesome if he did a cover of "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Okay, let's get off Mother's because
check.
I just got off yours. Shirt check. It's fall time, so rocking the tracksuit. Do not mess with me. You'll go to long-term parking because you know that's how I do. Shirt of the week is Princess Mononoke or Mononoke Hime, and actually, as it's still kind of warm in St. Louis, I'm taking the jacket off. Don.
So I've got the. I don't think I have to explain this one. It just says,
Do
"Is he
not
dead yet?"
explain it.
Yeah, I don't think we have to.
We
But
don't want to get Secret Serviced.
I love this shirt, and I'm going to wear this shirt very proudly when I go to Walmart tomorrow to pick up groceries. So
Don't shop at Walmart.
I don't understand what the
Shop
shirt
at
is.
Aldi.
I
Or
need you
Lidl.
to explain what the shirt is.
No.
is
No,
he dead
no.
yet?
No.
The one
okay.
that the one that we've been
DJT?
No.
yes,
no.
the one we've been waiting for.
Just
Yeah,
think about Jurassic coming.
Well, I'd like him to come join me up here. I'll show him what's going on.
You know what? They both like the cocaine.
Donald, you're fired from life. Anyway, I am wearing my.
We're gonna get Woo! Black
Do I-
Ops. They're
do
coming.
I get
they're
my
coming.
shirt check or no? You just gonna keep talking? God damn it. Wilford Brimley, type 2 diabetes. Thank you very much.
I
I'll see
do-
myself out.
I love that shirt.
Meth Syndicate had to change their Instagram. They kept getting flagged and strikes or whatever. So they changed their Instagram handle to Microwave Salad. But it's still Meth Syndicate everywhere else. So
It's amazing.
it is kind of amazing. They were getting like shadow banned on every post, even though their things have hundreds of thousands of followers. So I'm a fan. I have my Seal Kiss from a Rose GNR shirt is from there. I have quite a few. But this is my favorite because I also have type 2 diabetes. I got a big old bowl of oatmeal. I'm gonna stick my dick in it. All right.
Keefy, do
I
you know how
had
expensive
a
tracksuits
mouth-
are, by the way? I just looked at how much tracksuits cost because I was like, maybe I'll get one. I'm like, fuck that, man. That shit's expensive.
You can get them cheaper. I'll show you
Hey,
where.
1, lawyer wife. 2, Goodwill. So-
You gotta love a woman who gets randy over tracksuits. I love it.
She says I look handsome in them. I think she's insane. But see this? Look at this. Look at the quality of this, the craftsmanship. This is made in China by literal slaves. Look at that. It's perfectly still on there. $5. $5 we paid for this.
Okay,
Goodwill.
I'm gonna have to start
Now,
shopping.
she did spend $75 on the pants to match. That might have been a mistake. But I got a black tracksuit, and then I got another black pair of pants, and I got 2 gray track jackets, and I got 1 full blue set, and then I've got another like wacky mid-90s one with a swoosh, and then I got another blue one. So I got 6 track jackets and 5 track pants.
Oh, and one more little piece of news, Keefy. I figured you'd be interested. I just learned that there are 4 calories per serving for my edibles. There is no nutritious value whatsoever in this thing. Like, I'm just looking at the nutritional value because I'm about to order some more. But I thought you'd like to know that.
Shall we? 1988.
Let's 1988 this bitch.
1988 is a time when America is on the precipice. We can choose to ignore neoliberal globalization. We can move away from the dark side. We can move away and back to a progressive society where single income homes existed again, where Americans were not being squeezed for their labor. Wage slavery was back in full force. And what do we as Americans do? We choose to retain being slaves. And then what happens? Communism falls. And being as America's entire economy for the past 60 years at this point was based on war, we go into recession. And we'll get into that recession later, next week. However, we have Michael Dukakis, who decocked himself out. God, was there really nobody better to run against George H.W. Bush? Cardinals.
Who's the guy? Gary Hart?
Didn't he kill somebody?
No, he cheated on his wife, and that's what ruined his candidacy.
Man, remember when cheating on your wife disqualified you? Now
Well,
apparently,
Apparently now you can be a felon.
you can nail a porn star while your wife is tending to your child, and it's fine with Christians.
And be a felon 34 times over.
Yeah, 34, 30. At least it's not 37.
He's a rapist, a serial
34
rapist.
in a row? Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
You get back here.
But don't worry.
I remember the old days when cheating on your wife was scandalous.
Yeah. Now it's you first time?
Now it's Tuesday night.
Yeah. Yeah, now that's just Thursday nights at the Republican National Convention. Anyway,
Mara Spargo.
oh God, okay, let's stop this. So anyway, 1988 is a bitch of a year. The coolest thing is that Jack Buck, the late great Jack Buck, makes one of the most amazing sports ball calls of all time. Keefy, what was that call? Do you remember?
Stephen Matteau?
No.
Oh, sorry, his birthday is today.
1988.
MC Chris's birthday was yesterday.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, MC Chris, who has a new album.
Does he?
He has a new podcast. I didn't know if you knew about that.
Yeah, it's none of this matters with Dana from Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's just basically them rambling about whatever. It makes no sense. None of it matters, but I still listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
I
should
didn't
love
know.
that.
Dana's funny. Dana's funny. There hasn't been one. They ran out of time because he went on tour, so they haven't been recording. But 1988, Keefy. Who won the World Series in 1988?
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
Game 1, what happens?
Did Fernando no-hit the Yankees?
No.
Or am I-
Yankees?
Oh, sorry, Cardinals?
No, it was Los Angeles.
Oakland A's?
Yeah, Oakland, Los Angeles, Oakland.
Oh, well, 89 is the earthquake, so I don't know what you're talking about.
1988 is when Kirk Gibson.
Oh, Kirk Gibson, that fucking guy.
Yeah, but Jack Buck called the national game, and he
Yeah,
said,
it was great.
I do not believe
What I just saw.
saw.
Yeah, he did hit like a 3-2 with 2 outs and the bases loaded, and he had like a 30-pitch at bat.
And he couldn't walk. He couldn't. All
He
he
had
could
a
do was
broken
pitch
knee
hit.
or some shit.
Yeah, he couldn't. All he could do, if he didn't hit a home run,
It was
he
over.
would have been out. The game would have been over, or the inning would have been over. Anyway, great call. But other than that, I mean, 1988 is kind of a shitty year. Nothing really cool happens. Nothing great happens. The world keeps spinning. Do you want to run through the albums real quick?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
Please.
actually a very good year for music.
Hit it. Just give the highlights.
We've done this before, so just yay or nay, you have it. If you're going to pontificate, say less.
10 words. 10 words.
The incredible Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche. Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, Iron Maiden. Yes.
Their greatest album.
OG Press.
It isn't.
Same here.
It's not.
South of Heaven by Slayer. I had the shirt on last week.
I do not have that one.
How about you, Nick?
No.
Okay. Them by King Diamond. Not a bad record.
Hell yes.
Don't have it, but I love it.
High School Me, love this one. Keepers of the Seven Keys, Part 2 by Halloween.
Too many words. No.
I have part 1 and 2. Love it. Love them both.
They're part 3.
Former podcast subject, Metallica and Justice for All.
If you don't.
Yes.
If you don't get out, it's kind of true. No Justice for Jason. A future podcast subject, Vivid by Living Color. Yes.
No.
I don't have it, but great album.
Great album.
Great album.
I just got the repress of this last year, The New Order by Testament, aka also Metallica.
No.
Metallica Light. Metallica from Temu until a few later.
Wish.com.
This is
Wish.com.
Wish.com Metallica. They were for a while. Thunderstale by Riot V. Fuck no.
I don't know what that is.
Nick's favorite record of this year, Nothing Shocking by Jane's Addiction.
Yes.
I don't have it. No.
The classic Leprosy from Death.
No.
Yes. New Jersey by Bon Jovi.
My wife has it. Does that count?
Yes.
I do not have that one. No.
Yes. Very good record.
Good record.
Their first three or four Bon Jovi records, pretty great.
I'm just gonna say that one and the one before it. Everything else can go to hell.
Yeah, sure. Danzig, I like Keep the Faith also. Danzig, self-titled album, 1988, classic. Yes.
Re-release it, please. No.
No, but I need to find that.
I think he's just
Like-
fighting with Rick Rubin over the
You can only get
license.
those on bootlegs now.
Yeah. Skyscraper by David Lee Roth.
Yes.
Very unsung album. Love it.
Yes.
Much better than people think.
Yeah. Speaking of underrated, Ram It Down by Judas Priest. Yes.
No.
No.
But I did see them live, and I had a tour shirt that said "Ram it down, shove it up."
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you
Graphic.
learn later.
Sex
Exactly.
should not
Jesus.
be scary.
Jesus. It sounds threatening. Odyssey
Sex should
by
not be scary.
Odyssey, Yngwie Malmsteen, not Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Yngwie Malmsteen.
Those are different guys, right?
They are the same guy.
I get so confused.
No.
So not to be confused with the other Yngwie J. Malmsteen.
Yngwie Malmsteen and Yngwie J. Malmsteen, neither of them should ever come out as trans or anything else. They should stay in the closet they're in and not come back out.
But he does love
Roth.
donuts.
This record is underrated as fuck. I don't believe it exists on vinyl. Punishment for Decadence by Coroner. Great fucking record.
No, don't have that one.
Wait, do you have Danzig 1 on vinyl? Is that what you said?
I have like a bootleg, yeah.
Okay.
How does it
I'm not
sound?
proud of it. Not good.
I have Danzig
not
3
really.
bootleg, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud as hell. Fuck that guy.
After I got it, I realized this thing is probably from a boot, like a CD burnt to one.
That's what they all are. It's
Not
fine.
mastered
Whatever. Who
well.
cares?
I didn't talk about like I finally got my new Calyxes in house, and my records are all now like nice and displayed and shit. My
I
whole
am drunk,
collection.
and I'm proud of it.
The
That's good.
probably least good Anthrax record, State of Euphoria, which I do love some of.
I remember like classmates in grade school wearing that for their gym shirt.
Killer.
I really like that album though, and I felt
do
like
too,
the
yeah.
older I got, the better it sounded. I
Yeah,
don't know
they
why.
made it in a rush, and because they had an Iron Maiden tour, and they were like,
Yeah.
finish the record in a week. They were supposed to be in the studio for 3 months. They
you're
recorded
supposed to-
the whole thing in like 10 days.
Just
Well, 'cause
play
did
the-
they do-
just
did
play
they do the
quickly, just
Maiden
play it
tour?
fast.
Because they did the Maiden tour, they did the Ozzy tour on that album, and then they did the Headbangers
Public
Ball
Enemy.
tour,
Yeah,
all on that, and then Public Enemy.
and then
Just
they
play it
had
fast.
Persistence of Time. Savage Amusement by Scorpions, no thank you.
Nope.
No.
Kings of Metal, My Ass by Manowar, terrible.
Fuck you, Man of War.
Terrible sounding, but great songwriting. So far, so good. So what by Megadeth? Of any record Megadeth has, if they were going to redo one, like re-record the whole thing, I'd want this one.
I had
It's-
that record. Where's my record now?
Don't
Set the
I
World
have it.
Afire is like one of their best songs.
It's the first thing he
Seriously.
wrote when he was kicked out of the band.
Hook and Mouth. Hook and Mouth is amazing.
Hook and Mouth is my
Oh, yes.
and In My Darkest Hour, like the two
Oh
best
yeah,
Megadeth songs.
yeah.
Oh.
Blood Fire Death by Bathory. Well, technically, In My Darkest Hour is back to being about what's her face, not Pam, but the other one. But
Dave
it was
should have
written
gone
after-
farther more on that
Yeah,
line because I mean that
Mhm.
trajectory was amazing. Great
Yeah.
tangent.
yeah. Blood Fire Death by Bathory. I don't
No.
have it. I wish I did. Perpetual Burn
No.
by Jason Becker.
No.
Beast from the East by Dawkins.
Yes.
One person here
no.
has it.
No.
One person excitedly admits that he has it.
This is Don's entire.
Don
teenage-
has enough for all of us to have one.
Here
He's
is-
got that many
Here's
of them.
all of Don's high school and junior high school in 2 albums: "Beast from the East" and "Open Up and Say Ah" by Poison.
I got that one. I got open.
I got that one. OG pressing.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's the only repress I have.
Dimension
Bought
Hot
it the day it
Cross.
came out.
I'm moving on. Dimension Hot Cross by Voivod. Yes, not for either of you.
No.
Fucking Eternal Nightmare by Violence.
No.
Fucking incredible. Great album. 37th anniversary this year. OU812, horrible. Van Halen.
Horrible record. Terrible.
both have it.
Great record.
Yeah, terrible.
Great
Under
record.
the Influence by future podcast subject Overkill.
No.
Oh, that was
No.
another news item I forgot to talk about. Napalm Death is getting an 8 vinyl box set from Earache, including this album From Enslavement to Obliteration, Napalm Death. Yes.
8 albums by Napalm Death featuring 437 songs.
In 20 seconds.
That's
that's like Ramones.
Hang on. Is that a 7-inch box set or is that 12-inch?
No, it's a 12. Probably the most underrated album I can think of from this year, Lone Cold Winter by Cinderella.
Brilliant fucking record.
Fucking great record.
Absolutely.
No.
The not good.
I was gonna say I have first pressing signed by Tom Kiefer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The terrible Blow Up Your Video by AC/DC, although it does have Thunderstruck, which is in the charts again, by the way.
You want to talk about the greatest hockey pump-up song?
Yeah, Thunderstruck.
It's Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck is on Razor's Edge.
Oh, then fuck this album.
You know how
Blow
many
Up Your Video actually has That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll and Heat Seeker,
but
though.
do you know how
Okay.
many hockey teams came out to for warm-ups?
Yeah. Moving on. Survived by Nuclear Assault. Yes.
No.
Oh, no. But
You
I
have
love
this
that
record,
album.
Don, Blow My Fuse by Kix.
I don't have it.
Does
I'm
anybody
surprised.
have any Kicks records now?
Don.
No, I have no Kicks records. I
I'm
did not
shocked.
like Kicks.
I'm personally
Seriously?
shocked.
I did not like Kicks. I don't. Yeah.
How about LA Guns self-titled album?
Yes.
I
Weird
like
that they
Tracy
came
Guns as a
out
Cupid,
so
but
late when they were
Friend of the show,
founded.
Tracy Guns.
They were founded before every other band in the except for A Quiet Riot. They were first, and they had the last debut record to come out from
LA
that.
Guns
Their
was
debut
like
record
the-
is 1997.
Yeah, but LA Guns was like the London
I know.
of like.
They were,
but,
yeah. They were exactly
And by the way,
that.
listen to that album now, and I swear to God, it is edgier than Appetite for Destruction. I am not kidding.
You are kidding. You surely you jest.
Don't call me Shirley.
Never call me Shirley. Nick's doppelganger, Carcass, reek of putrefaction, in Celebrius of the Scooby-Doobless.
Sibilius of the Don Lupius.
I believe this was the laborious of the Vuvulazius.
Every time Carcass comes up, I turn into Scatman Bob.
Yeah, so does-
Bob.
You know who else does? You know who else does? You know who else does? Jeff from Carcass. Carcass, right there.
Unnecessary, both of you. Future Talking the Talk with Don podcast subject, Now and Zen by Robert Plant.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, you haven't done that
Fantastic
yet?
album.
No,
Are you waiting for me?
No, I'm actually waiting to get 3 more episodes lined up so that I can put one out every other week.
Oh,
you know,
look at
so
you with thoughts.
I'm pulling from the playbook here.
Last few of these. In God We Trust, Striper. I think that's a live album. It's terrible. Get out of here.
I do not have that one. No.
Oh, it's actually their 4th studio album. It is a live concert.
Friend of the show, Danny Nichols, has opened for them.
That's crazy. It just reminded me I have to talk to Danny about something. Land of Rape and Honey by Ministry. Fantastic.
Do not have it. No.
Marty
No, thank you.
Friedman's solo debut, Dragon's Kiss.
Nope.
No.
GNR Lies by Guns N' Roses. Yes.
Nope. They already put out all
No.
the albums that I needed by this time.
The fantastic and underrated How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today by Suicidal Tendencies.
No, I
God, I
have
love
none,
that
and
album.
I need to get on the trolley. I got to get on the Suicide trolley.
Featuring my first band show ever. That was my metal band. Did How Will I Laugh Tomorrow at the show. In our second set of covers, that was one of them. People what is this? I don't know what this song is. Even metalheads. Vanishing Vision by X Japan. No.
Nope.
Stand in Line by Impellitteri, whatever that guy is, the
I don't
shreddy
even
guy.
know who these people
Chris
are.
Impellitteri. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Digital Dictator by Vicious Rumors, bad, no.
No.
And again, another Vinny who should come out of the closet of some kind, Vinnie Moore. Now in UFO, if it's even still a thing, I don't remember.
Nope.
Oh,
That is
wow.
all the records, the rock and metal. Very, very prodigious year of debuts and great established bands. All four of the big four have an album the same time, basically.
And Testament.
And Testament, even though it's like thrash-like, and Danzig, and Ozzy, and Judas Priest, and Iron Maiden. That is fucking phenomenal, and a couple of great death metal
this
records.
is a year. This is a Velcro year. This is a perfection Velcro year. You have the elder statesmen putting out albums. We are, I think, we're a year between Sabbath records because I believe we are a year away from Headless Cross, which was 1989. And yeah, it's really strange. So Ozzy, at this point in time, I think it's safe to say that he has become a bit of a dinosaur. You have Ozzy, who has completely fallen out of the limelight. The album we're doing today is his least selling classic solo album. I'm not going to count all the crap from 2000 onward when records didn't sell like they used to. So in my mind, this is his least selling album of all time. He has just come off of Tribute. Do we want to do a quick run through of Tribute?
I'm game. Go ahead.
Okay,
bring it.
I'm gonna run through this quickly. Tribute is a release of King Biscuit Flower Hour recordings they did primarily on the Blizzard of Oz tour. Actually, all Blizzard of Oz tour. There are 4 songs off what come off of Diary of a Madman, Believer, Flying High Again. Oh, I guess
I
it's
think
just
those were the only 2.
in my head. I had it as 4. But apparently it's only 2. It was a double album. This is when Ozzy Osbourne, the Crazy Train video from this album really cements Ozzy Osbourne. Even though it was from the past, it cemented him as a current artist because the majority of Ozzy's visuals are from this time when he has his Pat Benatar hair. They did that really cool thing with the flying V going over the railroad tracks in some book I read. I forget which one. Maybe it was an interview. I remember Ozzy Osbourne talking about him getting the polka dot flying V for this video, and it had not been opened since Randy died. So he said he opened it up, his cigarettes were still there, and he looked at it, and he just felt Randy's death all over again. But, I mean, of course, I don't know, Crazy Train. I mean, this whole thing this is just Banger Town, top to bottom. The only things I would say that were bad about it are Randy Rhoads never learned how to play Paranoid. In Randy Rhoads' mind, Paranoid wasn't that's Paranoid, right?
Yeah.
For Randy, it was he just did it as it was a wholly other song. He should have gotten a co-write credit. But his versions of Children of the Grave is my favorite Children of the Grave.
I was just going to say that is one of the best versions of that song.
Tremendous version of that song. The only time
Incredible.
Children of the Grave sounds anywhere near as good is when you have the children's suite of 2 songs from Black Sabbath Live Evil, Children of the Grave and Children of the Sea, which they played back to back.
Incredible.
Which makes no sense. But the tribute album, or not tribute, this was recorded around the same time as Live Evil, which Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne at that point in time were competing to get out a live album first. Obviously, Ozzy won, but in the end, Black Sabbath won until this comes out. So, any highlights you guys want to talk about on this before we move on to the actual No Rest?
Let me ask a question to both of you. Do you think that Tribute exists because Sean Dark sold well? We've discussed its many flaws last week. Whatever.
Sorry, Danny.
Ultimate Sin.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed its many flaws. Danny said this is a 10 to 10 and we're off our fucking rockers. Do you think Tribute was bound to come out because Tribute? Or do you think Tribute is a reaction? Hey, fans, don't get too, I'm still Ozzy and this still exists. Do you think that's possible? Or do you think I'm just reaching?
I think Tribute was a way to keep the momentum going. I'm going to tell a story about my racist alcoholic father now. And I remember discussing music with him one time, and he's like, Nicholas Willie Nelson has been popular for 50 years. How long has Molly Crew been popular? He did not sound that cool. That's in my head. That sounded like Morgan Freeman.
I was about to say, did your dad really talk like that? Because that's pretty racist.
No. Did that sound like Morgan Freeman? And in my head, I heard like Red from.
That
Anyway.
did not sound like
And
Morgan
then
Freeman
Nick crawled
at all.
through 3 miles of sewage pipe to freedom.
I cannot imagine the dirt and the muck that he went through that day.
I carried this in my asshole.
Do you remember? Do you remember the name of the island? Mutan Obanasanya. Anyway, but it occurred to me that all of the bands I really liked were not popular for long periods of time in the 80s. It was whack-a-mole. There was so much coming out. It was just whack-a-mole. So I think this was just an attempt to keep the whack-a-mole popping back up again. Because Ozzy's in rehab around this time, in and out of rehab, so he's not working. So just go ahead and get this thing out. It's already been released. Nobody remembers it. It was 5 years ago. Everybody was high. I think it was bound to come out at some point because there's no way the Ardens are going to allow this to exist without them being paid for it. And God love them for it. This is my tribute, is my number one, 1,000%, a number one, Duke of New York, which that movie was filmed in St. Louis, Missouri, Ozzy Osbourne record. So yes, it was bound to come out no matter what. Done.
Dead air Don.
Sorry, no,
unmute yourself. I'm kicking beer cans here.
I was sitting here just chatting away. But anyway, I think about this a lot because, of course, later on, once we get into the era of digital bootlegs being able to be downloaded, for free, one of the things I got my muddy grips on was the Cleveland, Ohio show, which the majority of that show was used for tribute. To hear that show, warts and all, was so much better than to hear on tribute. But at the time that came out, like the whole mystique behind Randy Rhoads and like any kind of recordings that existed was, it was unfathomable. And the only thing I remember existing was that there was a bootleg called Bathead Soup. And it was like 6 songs, 8 songs, I think. And it wasn't a complete show, but it was like, again, I think it was from this Cleveland show. And it was horrible quality.
Probably what you're thinking of is from, was some of the footage used in the Crazy Train video?
No, yeah, I'm not. I'm talking audio. No, I know you're talking about the after hours set. You're talking about the after hours show. That never really surfaced on audio. It was only really on video, VHS and stuff. But it was going for a hefty sum of money back in the day.
My ex and I got that in the mid '90s for like $20.
Yeah, I think I downloaded it for free and burned it to a DVD.
Same day I bought Ace Frehley in Daytona, Florida.
But I think it's a good album, but I think it's one of those things that I think at the time, like, especially if, I mean, we're all close in age here, is that we remember, like, I feel like we were old enough that when it came out, the excitement of being like, oh my God, we get to hear a full concert with Randy Rhoads, well, I mean, and it was exciting.
It's worth pointing out that back in those days, live concerts were really gatekept. As Americans, we had forgotten about the live album in the 80s. The live album tends to, it comes and goes, right? And then as soon as it does happen, everybody's like, oh, you are Marco fucking Polo. Whoever thought to put out a live record?
Mm-hmm.
And then I kick him to the curb. It's a sad, disgusting game.
I mean, I just remember thinking it was a very exciting thing to finally get to hear Randy Rhoads live, and it was something really, really special. And I still enjoy it. Even though it was doctored in the studio like every live album is, I still enjoy pulling that thing out and listening to that from start to finish.
Every live album that's released at the time. Because I have live albums that are not doctored. I have one Kiss album that's not doctored of the 4. I have one Doors record that's not doctored. because they just took the tapes. So
Do you guys have the Cleveland show? Because if you don't, I'll link it for you guys so you can hear it.
and I don't. Unless you're gonna put it on vinyl, I don't want it.
Yeah,
I
I'm Nick.
won't-
If it's not on vinyl, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's
I'm
not
gonna
true.
rap over this. I don't want your vinyl.
Do you want to freestyle? Do you want me to freestyle?
Oh, dude, you want to scrap? You want to scrap, dude? I will throw down right now.
My name is Barry. My beats so good, they are scary. Yeah. That's from the
All right,
Goldbergs.
you win the internet today. Sorry.
So anyway, Keefy, any thoughts, or do we want to move on to the tracksy?
You know, I love tribute. I'm glad it exists. I don't care about Randy not caring about Black Sabbath. Like, it's a nice time capsule. It came to me at a very difficult time in my life. My father died during my first term of high school in 1987, and tribute comes out. I had tribute to listen to, thankfully, as well as Floyd and Metallica and things. So I don't know. I'm glad tribute exists. I think it was important to keep documenting Randy. It'd be nice to have another tribute at some point, but I doubt it.
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else. Yeah.
I mean, there's
See,
nothing else that was recorded properly. If there
I don't
was,
know. I don't buy that for a second.
if
to be
there
honest.
was, we would have already gotten it. That would have been a wonderful thing to throw out during the softer years.
Or are we going to get it because Ozzy's no longer with us?
You're going to tell me that Sharon didn't think about that for the last 7 years when Ozzy could barely get up? Oh, I've got these Randy Rhoads recordings. I'm going to put them out on vinyl.
Ozzy, I want to release the. No, Sharon, you can't release the fucking Randy Rhoads stuff.
Let's talk about the record.
Hold on a second. I'm going to say I disagree because didn't they put out like right before the pandemic or whatever, when Ozzy started to kind of go downhill physically? Didn't they do that thing where, like, Ozzy, here's the unmastered tracks for the first time in decades? And he was like, oh, man, I love Miss Randy. And there was like a song or two or riff salad or something he tracked to see if there was a song in there. So, and you can see Ozzy listening in the studio and whatever is working the faders. And, like, so I don't know, man. Like, I don't think she kept them because of whatever. I think, like, she's going to sell off the money. She's going to make $300, $400, or $500 million because he's worth more now than ever. And then someone else is going to repackage and put out all these things again.
I still think that if there were Randy Rhoads recordings, we would have already had them. I just can't imagine them sitting on them, especially during the Joe Holmes era, during the era when Sabbath was touring and not recording. There were too many lulls, too many great times to release them.
Yeah, but see, this is where I disagree also because you have a band or an artist that's that big, like say like Maiden, for instance. Those guys are meticulously documenting every show, every tour they've done.
Mm-hmm.
The only tour they never captured on like a professional level was the Somewhere in Time tour because
I'm fine with that.
The technology just wasn't working for them at that point. And so like, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, the fact that we can get our hands on this Cleveland show that was King Biscuit Flower Hour, that just leads me to believe that there were other stations, other things that did these kinds of recordings that got shelved or like not approved to be used. It's a fucking mint
I
there.
hope you're right. However, it's going to be the same songs.
Yeah, who cares? I mean, because that's the thing is that they'll sell.
I don't need the same songs played the same way, which Randy would have done. It's like, do you need 6 different Kiss tours? 6 different Kiss shows from the same tour? No, because they're all going to be the same fucking show. Shall we move on?
Let's do it.
So, 1988, we get the ultimate... No Rest for the Wicked. I had a copy of this. It is now gone.
They all start to bleed together. It's okay. I do it too.
Yeah, they're
man, what is the record? It's like a bunch of nothing burgers in a row except for tribute.
None of the album covers like stick out to make you remember them. It is what it is. Zakk Wylde comes on board. Who in the world could they have possibly recruited to take this mighty batch of songs and craft them into a brilliant record.
Wait a minute. Did somebody call my name?
Yes,
Because I have something to say about the rest of the wicked.
He has risen. Finally.
Bring in the schneef. Bring in the
Hey.
schneef.
Hey, Roy Thomas Baker, this is my time to shine here. So get the fuck out of here.
Bring in the cocaine.
How did any work get done on this record with all the cocaine being abused?
Because Zakk wasn't old enough to do cocaine.
Sure, he was.
Do you not remember? Do you not remember Zack's cocaine thumbnail?
Have you listened to this record? It's clearly because of cocaine. This record exists.
Yes, I know Pablo Escobar has a co-writing credit on the last song.
But do you guys not remember Zack's like cocaine thumbnail? Do you remember that?
No.
He had this long ass thumbnail, man, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a coke nail. Oh, totally. I'm gonna see if
Have you ever noticed that Grandpa Joe from the original Willy Wonka had coke nails?
No.
If you look at him, like he had coke nails on his pinkies, like both of them.
That's the right one to have too.
Yeah.
Although the thumb is kind of cool too.
So that dude was on so much schneef and 70s chicks. It's a miracle. He was a miracle man.
Oh, well done.
Oh, nice segue there.
So yeah, Roy Thomas Baker produces this record. Finally, like Ozzy loves Roy Thomas Baker. He loves Queen. He writes Roy Thomas Baker. Again, Beatles kind of thing.
Are we the #1 Roy Thomas Baker fan cast?
We surely are. Welcome to the Foreigner and Roy Thomas Baker podcast.
friend of the podcast, Roy Thomas Baker.
God rest him.
But finally, Don had his moment. We finally have an appropriate Roy Thomas Baker moment. We haven't had one since the ill-fated Queen series.
Good God,
that's
that was a bad idea.
That was a good one.
Hemorrhoids are more enjoyable than that Queen series. Good God.
Oh,
I'm sorry
God,
for everything.
I
don't regret all my choices, but mostly that and Queen.
I tried to pull the shoot.
You did. I wouldn't let you. I fucked up. Won't happen again, I promise.
The shoot.
I tried. That's you pull the chute, you pop out, you leave the plane.
Geronimo, continue.
So, Miracle Man, track 1, great song. It's all downhill from here. Done.
Great fucking song. Like I love the fact that it was about Jimmy Swaggart, which was so appropriate at the time.
This is right before all the televangels blew up. This was the beginning. This was like the canary in the coal mine for all these folks.
Oh yeah, he was like OG. Swaggart was, and I love that, like right out the gates, it's like a monster riff, so like to me right out the bat, like Zakk had like solidified himself for me. Just that riff alone, I was
we didn't
badass.
mention this is Zack's first record and also Randy Castillo's first. No, it's Randy Castillo's second record.
Yeah. Great fucking song though. Love it.
Keefy,
absolutely.
Keefy.
Yeah, man, this is I think just for this first opening track, this is a huge a comeback to me. I think this song's a banger. I love that, it calls out Swaggart. He's a piece of shit. We got to Jim Baker and Jimmy Swaggart were immortalized by Hustler magazine. And
what was the name of the chick that brought them both down? Do you remember that?
Jessica Hahn?
Oh,
Jessica Hahn. Jessica Hahn. That's who it was.
She was like a real life. I think Jessica Rabbit was like modeled after her, actually.
Great. Rabbit was modeled after me.
Oh, sure. And I thought
no.
Roger Rabbit was modeled after you.
Would never be that attractive.
Well, any Bob Daisly back?
Bob
Zakk
Daisly back.
Zakk
Wait,
in Zetro out.
Hang on. Daisly
out.
Daisly out. Geezer Butler in.
That's later. But Daisly is not just
yeah,
back.
It's later. It's next week.
Yeah, but let's talk about
the week after
then
this.
Can you bring up Geezer after and not now? I'm in the middle of a point I was making about Bob Daisly playing bass on this record.
I'm sorry. I want to do Zetro out jokes.
Yeah. Nobody take Nick's thing, but Nick takes everybody else's thing. I see you. I see you. Continue. Miracle Man rules. Period. Next.
I have a sad.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna skip this song because it sucks. Done.
Devil's Daughter. I don't remember it. Like, I know it sounds terrible, but
I
like,
assure you, it's
Let
on
me
the
help
record.
you. Allow me to help you. Dumb song. Devil's Daughter.
oh, is this the
Dumb.
one that was dev? Oh yeah, that was like
Fucking
that was
dumb.
totally like
Fucking dumb and
dog
fucking
shit.
fun.
Oh,
Dog shit song.
So we're all in agreement on this
5 minutes
one.
of this dog shit song. John Sinclair on the keyboards there, famous for a bunch
north of 5 minutes of this one.
Yeah, fuck this.
That's just not
At
a
two
good
and a
song.
half, I might not have hated it.
Mm.
I would have
Moving on
just
to-
disliked it.
Yeah, at 2.5, it would have just been bad.
Right. At 5 minutes, it's fucking god awful.
At 5.5, we should be trying them in the Hague. Thankfully, it ended at 5:15. Moving on to Crazy Babies, Abject Banger. This is on the Ozman Cometh. Just for the record, during my youth, I had 2 Ozzy records. I had Tribute and Ozman Cometh. Those were that's all I had. And this was the I believe this was the opening to Ozman Cometh. Just a great song. And this is where Zakk Wylde really announces his presence with authority. He is Nuke Lelouch throwing a fastball on first pitch. Don't think, just throw. And he didn't think, he just threw, and it was perfection. Done.
So, following a trend here of Ozzy, this is definitely a Miss Gazzari dancer song. Like, I guarantee you, every stripper in America danced to this song in '88 when it came out. I think it's fucking incredible. It is so over the top, though. You know what I mean? Like, everything about it is just like on 11. And that solo is so fucking good that, like, I literally go back and, like, repeat just the solo to listen to it.
This is Crazy Train Part 2.
Yes. And by the way, the solo from the song was what part of the theme from Headbangers Ball was for a bit. Which they changed. Well, no, they used that as part of the intro for Headbangers Ball, but then they started using, what was it, Stormtroopers of Death?
Dude, I don't remember. It was 35 fucking years ago.
Yeah,
I forgot what song it was. Yeah, but I just remember that solo.
Yeah. So, yeah, Crazy Baby's a banger. I do remember thinking the lyrics are kind of fucking corny, but it's Ozzy playing a caricature of Ozzy, which is fine. I mean, like, it's a fucking kick-ass, it's a pretty kick-ass song, if not a little pedestrian, you know. Zach, what do you have? You're 19, you've, never been in a band before, you're a fucking Guitar Hero guy, and now you're in Black, now you and Bob are writing most of the songs. Like, what do you think?
I think Bob Daisley's lyrics were a little bit squiffy on this whole record.
I mean, Bob Daisley's lyrics are a bit squiffy always. I mean, like, are they not? If he's the best they could get, and he's not that great.
They're extra squiffy this week.
Yeah, they are. They're very good. Good. Yeah. Crazy Baby's second best song on the album also.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Not
I agree. 100%.
Which is not a ringing endorsement, honestly.
All right. I disagree. Banger track. Not, I mean, don't listen to what they're saying. Just, yeah, that's all you need. I just did the yeah.
By the way, the background vocals to that is like, it's like everything is over the top on this song, which I just love.
They didn't know what to do. They were chasing Bon Jovi on this record.
It's Roy Thomas Baker. He is trying, like Ozzy apparently was in love with the Slade album he did. That's the reason he wanted to do. Like, Metallica liked Dr. Feelgood. That's why the Black Album is the Black Album. Ozzy liked Slade.
Sounded great.
Ozzy liked the Slade record and said, "Give me some of that."
So it wasn't Flash Gordon.
It wasn't Flash Gordon or any other Queen.
Flash.
Well, I mean, I love Flash Gordon. I don't care.
Save every one of us.
How about Flash Gordon is like the 4th best Queen album, and that's really saying something.
That's really sad.
Did you know there was a porn movie called Flesh Gordon?
I did. I do know that.
Did you know there's a sex toy called a Fleshlight? I mean, what are we doing?
Well, Don has one, so.
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
Sure you haven't. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
I've never heard of it.
Sorry,
like,
Dad.
Lizzie's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, give that to me. That's my fleshlight.
When you find your child singing karaoke into your wife's fleshlight.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Mom.
Cheers.
Why does his microphone smell funny?
It's like, and if you hold it too close, it sticks to the lips. I don't understand what's happening here.
Mute that man. Let's move on to the fourth best song on the record, Breaking All the Rules. The problem with this record is the song is it's so abjectly cliche. This is definitely a coked out song that nobody really needs. Done.
I think it's one of those songs that's like totally misleading. Excuse me. When it starts out, like I was expecting this total banger of like a fucking Dooms
The
song.
record
Almost like
is so bad, Don is yawning in the middle of the It sucks.
But I actually really like the song. But you know what this is? This was like the Roy Thomas Baker being like, "We can get you a hit," and then like, I think it's the most cheesy radio song on this album.
Breaking all the
And I don't think it's terrible, but like it's better than
it's the
Devil's
fourth
Daughter.
best song on the record. Unfortunately, we also had the first and second best song on the record on this side too.
You might be right, actually, now that I'm looking at this track list.
You may be
there's a
right.
whole other
Billy
there's
Joel
a
series
whole
next year.
other
Sorry.
there's a
Maybe
whole
crazy.
there's a whole other side that don't have songs this good.
But it's a good song. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it in sequence. I don't know that I would ever go like asking for it live. Well, I can't ask for it live now, but you know what I mean? Like
Nobody ever asked for this live. No one.
Did he even play it on the tour?
We'll
talk about it. We'll talk about it. This song sucks. I never liked it. I still don't like it. I listened to this record twice today. I was like, yeah, this is miserably hard to get through. This song sucks. Might be the worst song on the album, actually. And that's really, again, really saying something.
Wow.
This song sucks. I have no fucking...
Wait, hang on. Is this worse than Devil's Daughter?
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't join.
You're fired.
Don has spoken.
Cocaine.
Basically.
Cocaine.
Go ahead, continue.
Let's flip the record to Bloodbath in Paradise. You want to talk about a song that's so fucking evil. You just want to put it in your veins. I don't know if that's this because I don't remember a fucking thing from it. Done.
Man, the way you were acting, I was hoping it was just going to be when you veins after you said you got to put it in, and because you were smacking, I was like, oh my God, don't put that in anything. But great fucking song. I love it. It's about Charles Manson and the Manson family. It's a dark fucking song, and I love it. I don't know. I wish there would have been at least two more of the songs like this on this album. Nick, did you hurt yourself?
I legit hurt myself doing that because I've gotten old.
I hurt myself years old by accident during the podcast.
No, I was doing that on purpose. I just did not realize, how immensely powerful my Ric Flair chop is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick, I hurt myself, Cameron.
Nick did the what's his face? Hard to Kill. What's his face?
Steven
Seagal himself.
You Seagal'd yourself.
He Seagal'd himself. Why doesn't anyone Erica Eleniak themselves? Anyway.
I do, but I got to be by myself, not on the show.
Bloodbath in Paradise is not a great song, but it's actually pretty good. I would say this is a pretty good song. One of the better songs on the record. Great lyrics. Song could be a little bit heavier, but I think it was the time.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Who out here has heard the song Killer of Giants? Well, here's its simple cousin, Fire in the Sky. Don.
Best song on the album.
Don is off the show.
I absolutely
Next week, the Glacially Musical Podcast will be joined by our new third wheel, Danny Nichols. Anyway, good God. Are you fucking serious? Let me hear your reasoning because, it does not compute. Go ahead.
So, from a lyrical standpoint, from being a lyricist myself, is that the the lyrics kind of hit hard, and I think it's got this kind of really dark undertone with the kind of keys on it. At this time in my life, I was really starting to get into more darker music, and this actually kind of hit a nerve with me, with 16-year-old Don. Like this was a pretty spectacular song for me. I
Oh,
think I probably
oh,
tie it with a lot of nostalgia, but I still enjoy this song. And a little bit of
Brother Man
trivia.
is huffing nostalgia. He's not like it's not from today.
But no, I mean, but even listening to it today, I was just like, I would. This is like my favorite tune, and you guys also know this, I'm sure, is that with every new Ozzy member, he would actually have them pick a song that was like a song that they wanted to perform, whether or not he had performed it or not. And so for when Jason Newsted played with Ozzy, this was the song that he asked to perform, and so Ozzy played it for the first time live with
Jason has never
Newsted.
recovered from the treatment he got with Metallica, and that is the purpose. That's the answer. That must be the rationale.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah,
like, why would you
exactly.
ask for that song and not any
Why?
other of the countless songs?
What could you do to
Yeah.
self-flagellate more than Metallica flagellated you? Play this fucking song every
Good
night.
God, you guys fucking fuck, man. Like, not even fuck. Y'all don't fuck. Y'all are, I
So,
can't, this beer hurts my tongue.
My
uh,
tongue is fat.
Fire in the
Nick,
Sky would
that
be
hurt
a
my
very
tongue.
good song if it was 2 minutes shorter. It's too long, and I remember hearing it live and being like, I'm gonna go take a leak because fuck this 6 minute song.
4 minutes. 4
It's-
minutes shorter.
Fire in the Sky is 6 minutes, and yeah,
Right.
okay. I
If
see
it were
what you're
4 minutes shorter, we'd be talking.
I see what
What
you're
tour
saying.
did you see this on?
Again, it was like
One of the Ozfests.
10,
One of the Ozfest shows?
20, whatever the fuck.
Who cares?
Okay, yeah, I figured it was probably some kind of like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna play a song now from a long time ago. Let's do all the
Fuck that
slow
song.
ones because I can't fucking move.
This is one called Fire in the Sky. Let's see this fucking cigarette lighters.
Nah, I think it was cell phones at that time. Anyway, Tattooed Dancer, another song I don't really need. Done.
Miss Kazari Dancer, 1988.
Yeah, they're trying way too hard for that. Keefy.
This is actually a good song, good riff, good Zakk Wylde solo. I don't hate this song. I'll say that.
Moving on to Demon Alcohol, the best song on side 2. In my opinion, this is the third best song on the record, which is really unfortunate because the lyrics are terrible. Done.
This party.
It's going to be that kind of party. I'm going to stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Good song. I like it. I mean, is it his best? No. But I do love this song. I'm not gonna lie, man. And I thought Tattoo Dancer was fun, but I don't know, Demon Alcohol I thought was pretty strong,
I do not
Keefy.
agree. I wish I could go back in time and hear Wolfman Jack introduce Demon Alcohol. I gotta take a shit. Coming up next is the rest of side 2 of No Rest for the Wicked by Ozzy Osbourne.
Because I need
listen to these songs.
I need 15 minutes to take
I
care of
need,
it.
I need at least 20 minutes on the bowl. This song is not that good. It's not that
No,
good.
it's not. Let's.
We're gonna play this one and Devil's Daughter on repeat.
All right, kids. Let's wrap this up. Hero. I assume I heard it because I heard the next song, unfortunately, which is the bonus track, which is Liar.
Hero was also a bonus track. That was not on the original press.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's not even talk about it then, because
Well, I disagree because I want to talk about Liar, but I want to hear what hot take Donnie thinks about Hero and the Liar because I have thoughts. Don?
Like, I don't. Hero was like this attempt to be like melodic metal, kind of, and I just think it kind of just fell flat, and it's like a reason why it wasn't on the album. I felt, Again, didn't suck. It's not horrible, but it's like so uninspired and just like forgettable.
Did you like the Liar at all?
Yeah, it's on site too.
Don is a big bonus tracks guy. Do you know the Liar?
God, that song was terrible.
I actually did like The Liar.
So
I couldn't.
So the
finish
Liar
it.
is actually an awesome fucking song. So first of all, Hero sucks. To me, I will tell you that like I do feel like we can get into this. I feel like Zakk is a step back to the Randy of it all, away from what Jake was also doing and Bob and Jake. And Bob playing bass on the record and writing his bass lines the way he plays bass with Zakk and Randy as a rhythm section. You know, that like triad, really good. I don't care about John Sinclair and his many writing credits on this fucking record. But The Liar is actually really good, except for one thing that holds it back. And I'm going to tell you what it was. They were listening back, and at about the 4 minute mark of the 432 of Liar, like at 352, Ozzy sings "Lie."
Oh my God,
The
that's
And
Forrest Gump
I
note.
think that's
He's
when I
running
turned it
against
off,
the
and
wind.
I just said no, I'm done.
Yeah, no, the song is fucking dope. The solo is awesome. The lyrics are not bad. Just that one fucking Ozzy attempting to hold a note that he can't. Like his voice is weak. I think his voice is actually kind of weak on this whole record. He sounded better on the last record as a singer.
It's very affected.
It's hard. It's hard for him to carry a tune, but I actually really like The Liar, except for that one fucking note, and I wish this was on the proper album.
All right, let's
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say I could have seen this replace
Hero.
because there's no song like it on the album.
Anything.
Like,
Anything
yeah,
inside two except for
Okay.
Tattooed Dancer.
Let's quickly give
or Fire in the Sky.
a rating and then like a two sentence review. Then we'll get to the live show. For me, this is a 6 out of 10. It is it's 60-40 at best. There's no 30. It's not even 30-30-30. We got like 4 good songs and the rest. It's a 50-50, so it's a 6 out of 10. This record, they're just trying to be all things to all people, and Ozzy Osbourne will never be all things to all people. Roy Thomas Baker was the wrong producer for this. Done.
So I think the production value of it's actually quite good. So I can't blame Baker for that though. But
Production, yes. Direction, no.
Direction is a different story. Direction is a different story.
That's the producer's job.
I feel like he was trying to steer Ozzy into somewhat of a commercial, radio-friendly kind of album. Those songs that were obviously in that way fell flat. And I'll be honest, listening to this again, like at one time I even told Keefy that this was my favorite Ozzy album. And I didn't feel it like that way again after listening to it for this show. Like
hard to get through today.
It was one of those where like in my mind it was a 9 out of 10, but like today it's like a 7, out of 10.
All righty, Keefy, what you got?
I'm also gonna say 7 out of 10 for me. I think like the previous record has the one great song and nothing else even close to good. That's why that record is mediocre as fuck, because it's thoroughly mediocre. Hard agree. Roy Thomas Baker, not the right guy to do metal. Just the wrong guy. Held back Zakk a little bit, probably tone-wise.
Definitely.
Which is also why the next record is so fucking good, and we'll get to it. But like, yeah, this record for me is a little bit better than the last one. So 3 or 4 decent, 3 decent songs, 1 banger, 2 almost bangers, much better than the last record. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, it's still. I agree with most of what you said, but I call that a 6. All right, let's quickly run through the set list, and then then Keefy will take us out. This is the average set list. I Don't Know, Flying High Again, Mr. Crowley, Shot in the Dark, Bloodbath in Paradise, Guitar Solo, Sweet Leaf, War Pigs, Tattooed Dancer, Drum Solo, Suicide Solution, Miracle Man, Bark at the Moon, Iron Man, Paranoid. I gotta say, it's a pretty damn good set list. There were a few other things that were played here and there. Bark at the Moon was played a few times. Demon Alcohol was played a few times, but that's the basic set list for the show.
It's a solid set list. I mean, it's a solid show. I mean, it was also a pay-per-view show, which was from the Spectrum in Philly. No, it was from the Tower Theater. I forget where the Tower Theater is, but they did a pay-per-view broadcast of that show, and it's absolutely a fantastic show. But it was also Ozzy at like his lowest point as far as a live performer. I mean, this was where he had been downgraded to playing half house arenas and theaters, which is still blows my mind because this was an incredible tour. Like he sounded great on this tour. But yeah. I mean, aside from that, like the set list is pretty predictable, like, and it would continue to be so for the rest of his career.
Keefy.
Yeah, man. Did not see this tour. The girl I had a crush on most of high school was in love with Zakk Wylde, and you know, she loved him. So yeah, I just remember her hearing about him all the time, asking my opinion about him, this, that, the other thing. But yeah, good times. Good set list. Geezer, I think this is very interesting. So I think Ozzy and Geezer are good, and Geezer joins the band and is on tour with them for a few years, which helps, I think, make the transition to the next bass player very smooth. Because that guy is very similar to Geezer Butler.
Although the next bass player did not play on the next record.
That is correct.
And Geezer does the videos, Geezer does the tour, and Geezer comes back later, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's good that the two of them mended the fence. Probably laid the seeds for the future Sabbath reunions because Ozzy was cool with.
Yeah, it's interesting that this is the era where
Geezer did a Michael. He did the opposite of
Michael Anthony.
Michael Anthony did the opposite.
Yeah, this is when
learn a lesson, Michael Anthony.
This is when Ozzy is or when Geezer is skipping between bands.
Yep.
Ozzy, Sabbath, Ozzy, Sabbath.
Yeah, it's like, Michael, take the side that doesn't suck. You know?
All right. Do we have anything else we need to say about this on this one? I think we've said it all.
I believe it is Nick's turn to take us home, not mine.
My turn? All righty. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Go ahead if you are a vinyl person.
Remind them to enter the giveaway. The giveaway ends Monday.
The giveaway ends Monday.
Giveaway ends Monday. If you are a vinyl person, check out the link tree for vinyl supplies. If you are a vinyl or CD person, make sure you enter because I have 2 stacks of things to send you, including previous podcast subjects and Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. That being said, thank you for listening. Please like, please subscribe. Please tell Don that he needs to grow that fucking beard back because it weirds me.
Can you tell? I'm already growing. Like, it's already coming through.
Okay, thank you. With that being said, this has been the Glacially Musical Podcast. It doesn't play in Peoria. And Don, don't ever fucking shave again. Stop that.
It's right here.
Go away.
It's right there.
Shoo, fly, shoo.
It's way too much Don for me.
Go away.
I'd rather you have pulled your dick out than do what you just did.
Well, hey, don't forget the cocaine on my nose here. You know what I'm saying?
I got text messages saying, where are you? Knock it off.
Okay. Peace.
See you guys. Love you.
I love y'all too, man. I just got